Like this video right now or you're getting 13 years of bad luck.
If you want low input delay just like this, then make sure you watch the entire video, as in today's video I'm going to be going over how to lower your input delay and your ping in Chapter 4 Season 4. If you guys go ahead to enjoy today's video, then make sure to like, subscribe, and notifications turn on, and also let me know in the comments what you guys want to see next. So the first thing you guys want to do is go ahead and download GearUp. Now GearUp is a free software that's going to make sure your input delay and your ping goes down by a dramatic amount. It's very easy and quick to download and it's going to help you out a lot. So if you guys are on console, don't worry, I got you guys with the same exact way on how to lower your input delay. It's called HyperRiff, as you guys can see on the screen. It's something you plug into your console, whether that's on PlayStation, on Xbox, or even Nintendo Switch. I'll leave a link to a full guide on how to use it for your console to lower your input delay and ping in game. So don't worry if you guys play on console, I will leave a link down in the description to the PC version and to the console version. So just pick whichever one you play on. So if you guys can see by the screen right now, today I was experiencing a lot of input delay and ping in Fortnite, and this happens like on a daily basis where, you know, the game, I don't know why, but it bugs out and gives you more input delay and more ping. So all I did was I booted up GearUp, very quick and easy, and I went to Fortnite, which is the game I play. You can play other games too and have, you know, zero input delay, but that's up to you. But I'll play Fortnite. So all you do is you press on Fortnite and then you go back into Fortnite, and you should see that your ping has dropped by a significant amount. And as you guys can see, my ping went from 100 all the way down to nearly 20 ping using GearUp. It's so reliable and fast. All I did was click one button and it reduced my ping by literally nearly 80 ping. I don't think you guys understand how insane that is. Now the reason I also recommend GearUp right now, boys, is because it's a new season of our chapter. So we all know when there's a new season, it's always so much input delay in game because, you know, they're adding new graphics, changing the weapons and everything. So the game just becomes so dense for your PC or the software that you use to play Fortnite. So I recommend GearUp. It's very easy to download. All you can do is click on download, you go and you create an account, and boom, you can start getting zero input delay immediately. It's that easy. Alright boys, so now I'm going to be showing you guys everything that you can do within your Fortnite settings to optimize best ping and best input delay possible for the new season. So first of all, you go into your audio and then you go into subtitles right here, and this is something that not that many people know of, but you need to turn everything off or tone it down as much as possible. So subtitles, you want to turn it off. Text size, you want it extra small. Text color white. Text border none. And then when you go to background opacity, you want to put it at clear. Default should be medium, and as you guys can see, there's like a black background that goes away slowly, and then boom, when you put it at clear, it's completely gone. And when you do these small things to the game, like just these small things, the difference when you do all of them will be huge in game. So you guys will feel a big difference. After you've done subtitles, you want to go to sound quality and want to turn it to low. So there's one high, one at low. So basically what this does, it's gonna change the sound quality of a few guns. Mainly the one that I noticed the most is the shotgun. So you guys can try it out, see if you like it or not. But if you can, then I would recommend having it on low. And then for these, I would turn all these to 0% that you don't use, like music, dialogue, cinematics, picture-in-picture, just stuff that gives you unnecessary input delay. The next thing you want to do is you want to go to HUD options and you want to tone this down to around 60. Now when you have a lot of things on your screen, like, you know, the map, the guns, the ammo, everything on the screen, and you have the HUD pretty like big, it's gonna add a lot to your game, which is gonna make your input delay a lot worse in game, which is why you see most pro players using HUD scale on low. Number one, it gives you less delay, and number two, it's also good for the vision in game, because when everything is so like big, it distracts you from like the enemies, the surroundings. So I would recommend around 60 to 70 max. And then when you go down here, I would turn these three off. In my opinion, these are just unnecessary to have, and yeah, I would just turn these off. So if I was you guys and you get a lot of input delay, I would try turning on edit on release, which is what I have on the screen right now. And the reason I would do this is because if you're experiencing a lot of input delay and you turn this on, you might see that your edits become faster, because when you press on the buttons, you don't get that delay with it being automatically on, right? So I would try it out, see if it works for you. If it doesn't, then you can turn it back off. It's up to you guys. The next thing I would do is go all the way down into my game settings where it says report performance stats. I will turn this into disabled, and then I want to go to my replays, turn all of these off, because replays is not really that important in game. And then when you go down to energy saving, I actually think that these two help me, because when I'm like inactive, when I need to get a drink and I'm away from my game, it just like saves the energy, so it doesn't completely, you know, get me more input delay because I'm not touching the game and it's just adding onto it. So for me, energy saving is helping me out. You can try having it on, see if it makes a difference. If it doesn't, you can go back. Next thing you want to do is go over to your video settings, and if you're on PC, I would recommend playing on performance mode and then going all the way down to your graphics and turning off low meshes to low. So this is basically gonna give you mobile builds, and in my opinion, I think performance mode is the best. But I've seen a few people who use different graphics card, like say different things. But in my opinion, performance mode has been the best for me, best for many pro players. Everybody uses performance mode who use mobile builds, so I would recommend this. And then also turn all of these off near. Textures and view distance, you don't need to have them more than near unless you're somebody that really likes to shoot from range. Then you can turn this up a little bit, but I don't recommend it. And then make sure also your VSync is off. This is extremely important. Now the next thing you guys want to do is go over to your locker, and I'm going to show you guys a few things here that are going to be crucial to getting lower input delay in game. The first thing, and it's very important that you guys know this, is that when you have reactive skins that have color patterns that move, glow, whatever it may be, they're going to give you more input delay in game. This is one of the main reasons to why streamers don't bother using skins that, you know, glow or have color shifting or just have any animation that's live, because it just gives you so much input delay that's unnecessary, and you can use skins that don't. So perfect example of a bad skin is this one right here. As you guys can see, the hair, the face, everything is like galaxy, fire moving. So this one is very bad. And then you take a look at something that's perfect, which is this skin, no animation, nothing moving, it's just plain skin. And that's why you see a lot of pro players using this skin. If you look at this skin, it has two styles. So this style right here with no glow is perfect. There's no animation, nothing. But if you turn it up to glow, you can see that there's things moving, the fire, you know, the pink. And this one would give you more input delay than this one that has zero. When it comes to backpacks, it's the same thing, but I would recommend not having anything on your back, because number one, it looks very bulky in game, and number two, it gives you unnecessary input delay to have a lot of things on your character. So I'll turn this one off completely like I have. And when you go to pickaxes, it's just like the skins. You want to use pickaxes that don't have anything that moves. So for example, if you guys see this one here, I think is the Harley Hitter. This is one of the best pickaxes in the game. There's nothing that moves around it, nothing at all. But when you look at this one, for example, it's like a lot of like movement, electricity, glow. This was gonna give you a lot more input delay, which is very unnecessary. Now there's also been rumors that this pickaxe gives you lower input delay. I'm not really sure how true that is, but yeah, if you guys want to try it out, then you can, I guess. The same thing goes for gliders, boys. So you want to use gliders that are very simple and plain, like this one I have right now. This is from, I think, the original season 2 chapter. This, for example, is a very bad glider for input delay, but it's one of my best gliders in terms of like how it looks in game. But for input delay, it's very bad, so don't use anything like this with a lot of animation and movement around it. It's very unnecessary. As you guys can see, it's better to have no camo on your gun. If you're gonna have a camo on your gun, then I would recommend it not being reactive. So for example, a bad camo would be this one, because it's very reactive. There's a lot of movement in the gun, which is going to give you input delay, because the game needs to process these extra things that you have on your character and on your guns. So if you guys wonder why you get more input delay, it's because the game has to process more, which is going to give you more input delay. And if you already have bad ping, everything add up is just going to feel terrible in game. But there's definitely a few camos that look good in game that are actually good without input delay, which is this one right here. The candy cane, this red one here is also pretty cool. And everything that's like just plain black just looks good in game. So yeah, just make sure you don't use a camo that's reactive, that's all. Now the next thing you guys want to do is go into your friend list, and you want to remove as many friends that you don't play with that you can. Because having a big friend list gives you a bit more input delay in your lobby game, and then when you go into the game, it's going to transfer that, because the game tries to balance out the input delay from the lobby into the game, so that it gives you the most accurate input delay that you can possibly get. That's why, again, you see a lot of people with like very small friend lists in Fortnite, because they don't want to get unnecessary input delay. So if you have like 200 friend requests, just remove them. It's like unnecessary. It's not even something to flex. So I'll just remove all that, and then delete the friends that you don't play with, the people that you don't even know that you just added randomly. So yeah, that will just give you a bit of an edge in getting better input delay. Another thing that you guys need to know about getting better input delay is that if you have a lot of input delay in general, there's things that you can do to make yourself feel better when you play the game. So like if you have a lot of input delay or a lot of ping and you start to edit, maybe you shouldn't be pressing the buttons as fast as you can. You should take it easy and slow, because if you press your button faster than your input delay can register, then you're just ruining your game experience and the way you improve as a player, right? But if you go slowly and you build up slower and slower and slower, you're gonna find a sweet spot to how to edit fast with your own input delay. So you can still do quad edits, triple edits consistently, just finding the right speed, because I can do a triple edit slowly or a quad edit slowly. I don't have to press my buttons super fast. I can do it pressing it slower. Just practice your own input delay in creative. Get used to it instead of like pressing as fast as you can, because that's not going to do good. The only people that can press as fast as they can are 0 ping players. I'm not even 0 ping. I'm like 20 ping player in creative, which is For me, it's pretty good, but I wish I was 0 ping, because I know if I was 0 ping, then I would become the best version like that I can be. So yeah. If you guys enjoyed today's video and you guys want to see more of the new season, then please like the video. It helps out so much. And also subscribe with notifications turned on, boys. I want to see my note again getting stronger. And also don't forget to comment what type of videos you guys want to see next. Tutorial videos, gameplays, whatever. I got you guys. And yeah, man, have a great day. Peace.